last night I went to see Helen at Bonnell and she and Beulah were in the room, and Candace went along, so we had a chance to talk to her for a little bit. And whoa, the wind is blowing so hard this morning. It's been like this since 4 o'clock this morning. I started, Sharon called. She's offline until such time as Sandra's situation gets more figured out, I guess. Yesterday, I talked to her because she was supposed to meet me to get a restraining order at 9 o'clock yesterday morning, but that didn't happen. She didn't show. So, yesterday, I had documents. Ready that I'd sent to this guy, Coleman, Jewish attorney for Sid McGee. So, Sid's at the Yellow House, I'm at the farm. So I get there a little bit early and meet up then with Sid when he gets there. I was there waiting for Sharon to come. We go in the courtroom, sit in one of the court pews there, and Sid's, whatever she is, the mother of Sid's child and her mother Ann show up, and he is, Sid, he's edgy, very edgy. This guy Coleman shows up, right out of Back to the Future, wild hair. He's got 2 pair of glasses on, one above the other. And immediately locates the Lisa Cole, and takes her and her mother into the hallway and starts working on him. And does it just as in 10 minutes he's got the whole thing spun. He said to me, don't you stay out of this, you'll just fuck it up. They never met him, nothing whatsoever, but it was quite entertaining. And then, so I went out in the hallway because Edward called, and Hooter Valley Electric the wolf was at the door, and so while I'm standing there, I had to give them my numbers off my checking account to pay the bill. So Coleman, I'm listening to his handiwork, and he is doing a fine job of negotiating and getting some rapport with them, taking command of the situation as he did, and cuts a deal. Then they come back in. He pulls Sid out. They go in and he tells Sid what the deal is. They come back in the courtroom, and this Lisa agrees to the terms, which are that Sid would get a visit every Sunday, 3 hours. They exchange at McDonald's in Windsor. And he calls her once every Thursday for 15 minutes to set up the deal. So in the end, it continued the restraining order hearing until 120 days, and then we see where things are at that point. So a fix-up deal. So anyway, Sid calls me this morning saying he's thankful that things went as well as they did, and so on. So anyway, he'll be back to do some work at some point. Of course, I was a bit unhappy. He charged me $400, which is fine, but he lost momentum. He was off track on Sunday. And all the work that on Saturday and Sunday could have all been done on Saturday, one day, but it didn't get done. So that's because he was mentally distracted, which just cost me time. Okay, so Don was in there yesterday. Don Baker and 2 other guys making electrics happen in there. And a pretty extensive amount of work required to get it done, which they have. And they'll finish up today. They'll call the electrical inspector. The plumbing inspector will be in there, and we're moving towards resolution on that house. Took Dave shows up yesterday afternoon. I'm taking Ernesto home, I guess it was. Oh, Candace and I and Pop were in town because we had gone. We didn't get much of a start till late afternoon. At which point we went to had intention of going to Sam's, but we decided we better go to Helen's at Bonnell. So I got there and I went in first to see if she was there, and she was, and she and Beulah. So I talked to her for about 10 minutes, and then I went out and sat with Pop while Candace went in and talked to her for the next 10 minutes. And they were, as to be expected. Helen wasn't crying or anything. She was just, sort of stoic about it all, and told us the story about how Harry had gotten worse, and how she held his hand at the end, and when he died, the nurse said he's gone, and she thought she felt his hand move a few times. So it was sad. She and Beulah were right there together. So they will be. That's where I'm headed now, is to Macy's for the funeral for Harry. And as we go along here, I'll tell you more about what happened with Dave. Oh, well, anyway, I'll tell you now. Dave, so Dave shows up, and he was nice enough and stuff, but he called from Bennett saying he had to go to King Soopers and get food for the evening, and because Isla was going to be so happy he was making dinner that she would be relieved of that tedious duty. And so, of course, he did so, bought some package, something or other. It was good, but, bought some packets and stuck them in some microwave or something. And then Candace and I got back and changed Pop's pants, brought him back out again. I took Ernesto home, then went to back there for supper, and I'm dead quiet. I have very little to say, and so there's a message in what I don't say. But be that as it is. Isla found enough stuff to talk about. John Brand being in, who she'd visited in Texas. He has Alzheimer's, and he has Parkinson's, and Dad's army buddy has Parkinson's. So that took us to the end of the dinner. I fed Pop. Then Sharon. The announcement was that Sharon's not coming because she's not coming, so she would be there. She has no backup. She has nobody to look after the kids at night, so that's what's transpired there. So anyway, afterwards I said, Dave, then Isla goes on, she's on her bent about finding little things to aggravate me. And a couple of them included last night an invoice, which is fine, I owed the invoice. But then she went on about this sink drainer thing. And so I said, well, Dave, why don't you go with me and we'll go down to the home place and get the sink drainer. I've asked him, it's been 10 days since he told me he was going to get it. On and on and on and on, this woman. So, given that, I take him with me. And so we get on there, and it's Don's got the electrics shut down downstairs. He's still wiring it up. So the lights downstairs didn't work, so I didn't take him down there. But so I go to the home place, and he walks through there to find that a couple of those old chairs that were at Dad's, I've moved over there because I was completely out of room. And he starts going on at me about that. You gotta call me and ask me. Call me and ask me. Call me and ask me. So call me and ask me is what we did. So he just went on, ragged on about these chairs. Big deal. Big deal. So that left. I just shut up at that point. I thought, well, wait a minute. We're back. The atmosphere has been set. And so, anyway, that meant I said, I'm going to go get some sleep, which I didn't. I just went down and worked for a while. And then he said, well, I'll cover it. I said, you can cover till midnight. So I went and I did sleep from about 10:30 till 12:30. Got up, went upstairs. There he was, sleep, in and out of sleep in Dad's recliner. So I told him to go to bed. He did about 1. And then I stayed up through the night. The wind came up about 3:34 hard, but I was able to watch 24, about 3 episodes of 24, so that was great. God, my eyes look like they're asleep now. Partly sand, partly fatigue, partly stress over the last 100 years here. Yellow. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay. No, we have we've scheduled no emergencies. We're having no emergencies.
Okay.
No emergencies are scheduled, planned, or otherwise on the calendar. Thank you. That's good.
Yeah,
All right.
All right.
Yep. Okay. Dave, get up yet?
Not yet.
Okay. All right.
When your dad's ready, if I need him, I'll call him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dave's available. He went to bed at 1 early for him, so he shouldn't be so crashed out. All right. Isla left, I presume?
Just now.
Okay. All right. So if you could go rescue Gus from the garage, that would be a kindness.
She's headed down. The rest of him probably be after you.
I see. Oh, she's going. Oh, that's right. She goes to the garage. That's right. Oh, hell. Well.
All right.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, he'll probably escape the garage, and she'll go, oh, he's getting back in the house. Damn that dog. And damn that Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
You're being cussed, yeah.
Yep. Cussed and discussed at a distance. All right.
Right.
All right. Look after my Gus, please.
I will.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, so that was the night. Turned Pop many times. He slept really well compared to the night before, which was just kind of terrifying because the night before he had gone into this kind of coma after going to bed, and I thought, oh my God, what is going on here? It was not pleasant at all. I thought he was really in far gone condition, but he wasn't, so he recovered by next morning. But I slept in that bed because I was quite sure that he was, as Alberta had pointed out, this is the way he was most times, or lots of nights or something. And so turned out I wasn't really quite glued in on what was going on there. So he does get that bad, I guess, from time to time. So all right. Back here again. Be nice to go a few weeks without showing up here. I don't see hearses or any of that here. Morning. Morning. Thank you. Oh, again. Thank you very much. How are you today? Yeah.
Looks nice.
Looks nice, yeah. Looks nice.
He always asks me, how come I got all these wrinkles? But I was in a hot car for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And the sun was blazing hot. I said if I'd had a little dog in the car with me, the little dog would die. But he went for a walk.
I can't believe he's gone. I just can't believe it.
I can't either. I just, I don't know. I want to take him home.
Very dear brother.
When I started, he was so handsome. And I said, Harry, I'm so proud to be with you.
Yeah. You're right.
I wonder what's in him. I don't want to go because I have no idea.
I talked to Tom this morning. Tom and Grace are on their way in.
Oh, are
Yeah,
they?
they're coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
Harry really liked Tom.
Yeah.
Because Tom came to sickness.
Yeah.
I hope, I'll know Grace, I hope I know Tom.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Tom will be the tallest guy in the room.
Okay. Oh. Are you going to Longmont? Or you just got there?
Is it going to be buried in Longmont?
Well, in some building. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, okay. 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 All right. Yeah.
I didn't want it.
Fill me in later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, how are you?
There. How are you?
Okay, how's your dad?
He's fine. Absolutely fine.
Good.
I might do things when we're going.